This exhibit provides a framework for examining the evolution of leadership from the early great man theories to today's relational theories. Leadership Era 1. This era can be conceptualized as a pre-industrial and pre-bureaucratic. Most organizations were small and were run by a single individual who many times hired workers because they were friends or relatives, not necessarily because of their skills or qualifications. This is the era of the great man leadership and the emphasis on personal traits of leaders. Leadership Era 2. In Era 2, we see the emergence of hierarchy and bureaucracy. Although the world remains stable, organizations have begun to grow so large that they require rules and standard procedures to ensure that activities are performed efficiently and effectively. This era sees the rise of the rational manager who directs and controls using an impersonal approach. Leadership Era 3. This is the era of the team leader and the change leader. This era sees the emergence of knowledge work, an emphasis on horizontal collaboration, and a shift to influence theories. Rather than conceiving of leadership as one person always being firmly in charge, leadership is often shared among team leaders and members, shifting to the person with the most knowledge or expertise in the matter at hand. Leadership Era 4. Entering the digital, mobile, and social media age. It seems that everything is changing and changing fast. Era 4 is the era of the agile leader who has made the leap to giving up control in the traditional sense. Leaders emphasize relationships and networks, and they influence others through vision, meaning, purpose, and values rather than management, authority, and control. They are constantly experimenting, learning, and changing in both their personal and professional lives, and they encourage the development and growth of others so that everyone is expanding their capabilities and contributing to innovation. The flow from the great man leadership to rational management to team leadership to learning leadership illustrates trends in the larger world. The implication is that leadership reflects the era or context of the organization and society. Most of today's organizations and leaders are still struggling with the transition from a stable to a chaotic environment, and new skills and qualities needed in this circumstance. Leadership can be learned. Many leaders are caught in the transition between the practices and the principles that define the industrial era and the new reality of the 21st century. Attempts to achieve collaboration, empowerment, and diversity in organizations may fail because the beliefs and thought processes of leaders as well as employees are stuck in an old paradigm that values control, stability,